Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. This is Polo, and I love making videos of dolls, toys, and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail the brand new Monster High Skulltimate Secrets Twyla doll as part of the Garden Mystery series, which I believe is the 5th series, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, and then we're going to be comparing her with her signature look, which we have right over here, and the Fear Book look, which is my favorite doll of her so far for this G3. Anyway, so here we have the packaging. This is the international box. I already love the color scheme used for her. And then here we have the artwork by Darko, and then if we turn it around, we find our 3 queens. So basically Dracula, Venus, and Twyla, and these are the 2 that I'm going to be reviewing first, but I'm also getting Dracula, so stay tuned for that. I will be removing the cardboard portion of the packaging and we'll take it from there. Alright, so here we have the playset, and I already love the colors so much. I know they're very Twyla, but they're also like kind of very neutral for complementing with any other playset that you might have already, such as the high school, the coffin bin, whatever it is. I think it goes really well as opposed to the previous one. I mean, the colors for Venus's wardrobe, or playset, were like very yeah, standing out from the crowd, but these might blend so much better for like backdrop pieces if you have more playsets. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so this is like the sculpt that they are using for the Garden Mysteries series, and we have like thorns and vines and floral patterns. It's really cute. I mean, I very much love how baroque it looks. And then here we have the key, and the key will actually help us not only opening the 2 doors, but also it's supposed to, okay, so here we have the instructions. I don't know if the instructions actually change between the US and the international release, but this is the international one, and I find these instructions very nicely presented as opposed to previous instructions from the Skulltimate series. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's like the presentation, the ornamentation, the color, everything is just so much better. Although I have to say, okay, so with the key we are supposed to be looking for those pieces, but they're already so very much highlighted that we don't need the key anymore. I mean, they're just so red. I think they just went a little bit extra with that. Anyhow, so this is the front part, the back part, in which everything is explained about how to reveal the doll. Then we have like the little piece to hold her in place. So we're going to be opening the 2 side locker yeah, gates, like so. And in here we find 4 bags. So I'll take the bags out and we're going to try to discover what's inside. Okay, so here we have the bags. They're made out of paper, and then this time around we have like these foggy silhouettes for Twyla, which I love. So let's start with the first bag and what's inside. And wow, I already love what we're seeing. So we have the first piece that we need, and then here it's a haunted house, a ginger bread haunted house, which is just so sweet. Oh my goodness, I love this. And we also have this tray, which is very nicely sculpted with like spider webs, ornamentations, then the bones for like the handles, and these 2 perks that will secure the house in place. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. Yeah, like so. And then we're also having like a little biscuit of a bunny ghost made out of gingerbread, and yeah, okay, so here we have another perk that I believe, I don't know, I could be mistaken, but I think this is probably to just place our little bunny ghost, you know, just going around the house as a part of the decoration, and then it has to be taken off to be eaten. I love it. This might be my favorite piece so far, for sure. My goodness, and look at that select window. This is just so sweet. Okay, now the second bag, we have, let's see. Okay, so I believe this is everything. So we have this, wow, so we have this handbag, which is like another haunted house kind of like bag. It's like very Mary Poppins like, and the sculpt and the painted details are just really cool. So on the front we have like the house, and then on the back we have these other sculpted details which are so cool. So we have like a prison ball, but it's actually like a bed bag, and then we're going to be opening it so we can see if there is something different on the, yeah, and there it is. So okay, so we have what appears to be like a wall, or like in between the walls. Basically that is what I'm getting here, that it's like an in between the walls. You know how the walls are constructed, and sometimes it's a little bit messed up. So that is what I'm getting there. And so we have a little pouch with an collect, and then on the other side we have a zipper. So we have a fully sculpted handbag that is just so sweet. And then this the other second part, the second, yeah, piece that we are looking for. And then these earrings, which are translucent, and I believe this might be like floral silhouettes, obviously because it's garden mysteries. That is what I am seeing here, if I'm not mistaken. And then inside of the third bag we are getting, okay, all these pieces. So we have the final piece. We have her teacup, and then the cup. Wow, this is just so sweet. So we have this, you know, the yeah, the fog just going up, and then it ends up with the shape of a silhouette of a bunny. And then for the cup we have spider webs and like draping you know, texture as well. And then we have two hangers which are black, and these are exactly the same as the ones we got. Okay, what happened? Okay, something happened. I'm so sorry. I don't know if it actually froze while I was recording, but hopefully everything is okay now. So yeah, here we have the hangers, two of them in black. We have the bracket to use the playset as a stand, and then we have the pole to transform one of like the locker doors, or you know, cabinets into a wardrobe. And then the final box will contain, okay, I think this is it. So the first thing is like this top in deep purple, with a bit of like a lace moment on the top, which is a bit different to Venus's. Venus's had like the lace at the bottom, and this is at the top. And then we find these long sleeve foil printed crop top. So sweet. And this has more like baggy style sleeves. Then here we have the skirt, which is very coquette, very simple. I mean, it's more simple than Venus's, I think, but it's very coquette. It's very, very sweet, and I love the material. It's very velvety. And then we have the second pair of shoes, which at first might look a little bit simple in terms of, you know, how they've painted it, but I actually appreciate that this is like a whole new color for I believe, I don't know, when I'm looking at the other dolls that we have for Twyla in terms of like shoes, and it's very intricate as well. So we have the laces being painted. That is the only part that's painted, but then obviously this is just like so genius. The heel, it's a bed bag that is hanging down, like so it's a little bit twisted, you know, bended, but it's just so genius. And then the textures of wood and, you know, smoke and all that stuff is just so amazing. So this is one of them, and this is the other. I already like them. I already like them so much. I think I like them more than Venus's in a way. This heel moment is just genius, really. So anyway, we're going to be putting together the little piece that will help us reveal our doll, and let's see. Alright, so are you ready for the big reveal? Because here we have our piece and we're going to reveal our doll. So yeah, very exciting. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god, I love her makeup so freaking much. So okay, the hair is not going to be the best, but yeah, and she's giving us like a side glance, which I was hoping for such a very long time. I mean, her eyes are hypnotizing here, and I really love her makeup. Anyway, I will take her out completely, and we're going to inspection her up close. Alright, so here we have the three dolls. Well, there's this piece that was also coming out of, you know, the same compartment, and they just look so different, you know, from each other, like literally. And I have to say that even though I don't love the fiber used for the hair, it's really cool because it's giving us something very different, just, you know, in terms of how it's perceived. And so she comes with these two pigtails, and then we have different colors, which are darker than usual. And then we have, I mean, she's giving a bit of like Frankie with, you know, the forehead and all. But the most important part for me is that look in her eyes. These are very unique and extremely amazing. The makeup, the fantasy of it all, and then the color is just standing out for like the obviously this will glow in the dark, but they stand out a little bit more than the signature for sure. And yeah, it's just so much darker, and then the eyebrows are different as well. So you can see the color for the eyebrows for both the signature and the fear book was more like green in a way, or like tile color, but these are darker purple. And then this is like a new shade of lip color as well. And then moving down, we find her dress, which is a simple, let's see how it looks. Okay, so yeah, like a simple dress, but then it has this beautiful design of the flowers, this collects and everything. And I love the corset. I mean, the corset is just like, yeah, so much better than, in my opinion, it's just so much more genius in a way, than Venus's. And I love how it's been constructed. So yeah, I love the way it looks. I love the color they've chosen because it's more of a blue color than, you know, teal as such. And then moving down, we can see that for the legs, the pattern that they decided to cover as opposed to like the signature one, it's like it's very similar to the fear book one for the two legs with the asymmetric look. Then these socks were, they're supposed to be socks, but they were like higher up. And yeah, I don't love how they look really, because they cannot truly be kept in a really nice position. But anyway, this is what we're getting. And then she has these boots, these really short boots, which are also amazing. I love the design, with, you know, the books making up for the heel. Then we have a quilted pattern with buttons for the rest of the boot. And then right over here we have more like textures of a yeah, like a lock. So that is just so sweet. I really really love these boots. And this is how it looks next to the other two dolls. So yeah, here you can see a compare and contrast perspective. And now I will try to show you how she would have looked with the complete first outfit. Then let's move to the secondary outfit. And here we have the complete first outfit, which I have to say I love, because at first I thought it would be too crowded, but it isn't at all. I think the dress looks so much better with, you know, the long sleeve combination, and then the corset also look very cool, but then without it, it also looks really really cool because it's kind of hiding a really cool flower underneath. But yeah, I mean, she looks very dark with this combo, and so cool. And this though as a base is so darling. It's just a pity that we cannot do much with her, so it's just the way it is, but it kind of looks really cool, and it goes very nicely with, you know, making her eyes pop out a little bit more, and the makeup, I think it's framing her face so very nicely. So yeah, and now we're going to be trying the secondary outfit. Alright, so here we have the final look and then the comparison with the other two dolls. And I'm seriously very much in love. Yeah, I really am. I think she's my favorite of the trio so far. I mean, of the trio from Skulltimate Secret Series 5. Although I have to yet to experience Draculaura, but yeah, we'll see about that. But I love how the second outfit looks on her as well. I love the earrings actually being so much lighter than usual, because we're getting like very dark purple normally, and that is a contrast with the main color of her hair this time around. And then the two pieces, very coquette, very easy, and you know, simple in a way, but then it's giving sophistication, and I love that. I mean, it looks she looks a bit more grown up, if that makes sense. And then I also love the boots with, you know, the cutouts and the little bag there as a heel. I think it's just so genius, and this bag is just so adorable as well. So yeah, I'm very happy. I've enjoyed this review so much, and I hope you've enjoyed it too, and it's been helpful to all of you while considering adding her to your own collection. And if that is the case, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, because as always, I will be more than happy to get back to every single one of them. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very very soon. Bye bye.